Hello, and welcome back to another edition of Carrie's Gardening Channel. So today is September the 4th, 2019, and we're down here in the hollow garden here. You can see I got peppers here turning, and there's more green ones down there. I got more peppers turning here, and we're going to be harvesting some of the vegetables off today, and I got a lot of tomatoes hanging on. And you can see how much the tomatoes grew. Now, the tomatoes, here's a Mr. Stripey here. You can see those are just coming on like crazy. There's a 4 cluster there of them. Now, some of those aren't quite ripe yet, but some of them are. And there's another Mr. Stripey back in there. Mr. Stripey is one of our favorite heirloom tomatoes. And it's a variety that I've been collecting seeds from for probably about, I think maybe 10 years now. And I've been replanting my own seeds because it is an heirloom. And have a lot of tomatoes hanging on now. The tomatoes are buckling the fences here. And they've majorly buckled this fence. Now, these are the these are the Russian purple tomatoes here, and I am going to be harvesting some of those. I did do a video on those on my channel, and you can check that out. And over there are some of the cherry Roma tomatoes. I did a video on those as well, so you can check that one out on my channel too. I did a review of those, and these will be two that we will be keeping and continuing to grow along with the Mr. Stripey. And here's more. Now these are the mountain merits up here, and they tell you that for the mountain merits, because they're determinate, which means that their tomatoes come in all at one time, they have actually buckled the fence. They tell you that you don't need to stake them or anything like that, but I highly recommend caging or staking them, because you can see they just pulled the fence down. There's so much weight on them, and they're just, the fence just can't hold them anymore. So we've been harvesting corn off from down here, and we're cutting some of the stalks for fall decor. These are my seedling onions here. You can see how large they're getting. And I have videos on my channel for how I start my onions from seeds. And we got a lot of peppers on here. These are the sweet banana peppers here. They're turning. So, and you can see the peppers here. So, we're going to start harvesting here, and then I'll come back and I'll show you what I got. So we'll be back. And we also have Better Boy tomatoes growing here. And we also have some early treat hybrids and an early girl. So this is the harvest that we got out of the hollow garden today. And you can see the tomatoes in here. And these here are the Russian purple tomatoes. And more here. And these are the little cherry Roma tomatoes. I put them in something separate so they didn't smash. And these right here are some Mr. Stripeys. Now sometimes you do have to pick Mr. Stripey when it's still green on top, because it just won't turn anymore, and if you keep waiting for it, your tomato's going to rot on you. So here's some more tomatoes over here, and then some more corn. So very pleased with the tomato harvest out of the hollow garden for today. Here's some of our Pennsylvania Dutch heirloom crookneck pumpkins. I did do a video on those, a few videos of these on my channel, so you can check those out. And this is an heirloom that has been passed down through my family. And my dad said when he was a kid they grew them, and we've continued growing them. And here's the some of the corn stalks that we got off. 12 dozen corn stalks that we got off. And our heirloom crookneck pumpkins usually get larger than this, but these were planted later, so they didn't quite get as big as the ones in the other garden that were planted earlier. So this is the rest of the hollow garden here, and there's more corn out through. We have more corn still giving, and it gets about 12 degrees cooler in the hollow garden than it does in our other garden at night that we have. And you can see my sunflower up there. That's one of the different colored ones. It gets multicolors in the flowers, and I did do a video on my channel for sunflowers. So I did get 2 little snack peppers off. And we are going to work on fixing the tomato fence then, because we really don't want our tomatoes growing on the ground. That's not a good thing for your tomato plants to just be growing on the ground. And here's the some of the onions here. And the onions are getting very large. Very pleased with how well they're growing. And I think it was about 4 or 5 corn stalk rows that were taken out. So the rest of these, they still have corn on them and they are still giving. The potatoes have all been taken out, and the ground is just waiting till we get a chance to cut the grass and put all the grass on and till it in to let it turn into compost then. So if you like my video, please like, comment, subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the little notification button. I'll tell you if I put a new video on. You can also follow me on Twitter. I have a link down in the description for my Twitter account. Thank yous for watching, and hope you have a nice day. Bye.